So Shaima, thank you very much. Now your campaign slogan is "Real change starts now." Now, what real change can we be expected to see?
I think real change is by actually looking at the policies that the student union governs by, looking at these and looking at how they have been affecting students and whether they are working or not, and seeing whether we need to change them or alter them to see the changes that the students union needs and should have.
And obviously, in your manifesto, you talk about tackling racial and sexual harassment.
Yeah.
How do you go about planning to tackle these issues?
At the moment, I know the Students' Union is doing some work on sexual harassment. This hasn't been done before. There is no actual policy on reporting sexual harassment or complaining about sexual harassment, so some work is being done now at the moment. I would like to continue that work, but also expand it into racial harassment, so Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, and any sort of harassment that students are facing. So I'd want to ensure that there are strong policies in place where students feel that they can report or can address these issues without any sort of stigma or pressure that they may feel about.
And do you think the other candidates that you're up against are, have the same concerns and same priorities?
I think generally speaking, I think all candidates or anyone at City will feel concerned about these issues. I haven't personally seen anyone mentioning sexual harassment or racial harassment in their manifesto, but personally I think that it's a very, very important thing, and a study has been done by the Students' Union, and it shows that a lot of the sexual harassment that happens are in City Bar, during in the evening, etc., in these parties. So we need to ensure that there are safeguarding measures in place so students can enjoy themselves but also feel safe.
And also another big concern is wanting to promote the carrot brand.
Yes.
How are you going to go about doing that?
So at the moment, again, if you're a society, there is a certain pot where societies can ask for funding. This is not the case for the Carrot magazine or Carrot radio or Carrot TV. So I want to ensure that there is some sort of funding available for the media outlets at City, where they can, for example, train themselves. They can provide training, but also resources in terms of editors or any other things that they may need to further the brand, make it bigger, make it better, and make it the voice of students at City.
And do you think the SU has let down student media in the past?
100%. I have seen manifestos in previous years where student media has been mentioned, but nothing has been done about it. So I want to ensure that this is a priority for the Students' Union.
And obviously you've been quite vocal and critical about the student union, especially on Twitter. What has been your main sort of beef with them?
Wow. I don't think I have beef in that sense. I am someone who, when I see something wrong, I do like to address it. I think every single student at City, regardless of your political beliefs or regardless of what you think, should be treated equally. I don't want a student to feel alienated or marginalised just because they have a certain political ideology, etc. And I want to ensure that every single student doesn't feel that way, because I know how it feels like, and I understand the pressure and the trauma that comes with it, essentially.
And why was it the case that you wanted to run as VP and then not go for the top job?
So Vice President Community and Wellbeing deals mainly with societies, and I think I have a lot of experience with societies. I've been a society president myself and have been involved with the Students' Union in terms of running different campaigns with different sabbatical officers in previous years, whether it's Black History Month, Islamophobia Awareness Month, or other campaigns that they were running. And I think that job is perfect for me because I can mould it into the way I see is best.
And obviously if you get elected, who ideally would you want to be working with in the top job as president?
We're not that late. I think everyone who's running for presidency, from the campaigns that I can see right now, they're doing really well, and I do wish them all the best. I wish them all the best.
So there's no one that you think, I'd quite like to work with them?
I would love to work with anyone.
Anyone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. But no, thank you very much for
Thank
chatting
you.
to us today. Cheers.